A warm greeting. Today is Wednesday, June 7, 2023. This is meteorologist Ruben Garcia speaking. In today's video, I will be discussing the forecast for the 2023 hurricane season in the Eastern Pacific region. Specifically, I will be talking about the forecast that NOAA has published, as well as the forecast from some global models. I would like to take this opportunity to mention that I recorded a video last week for those interested in the Atlantic region. If you are interested in knowing the anticipated cyclonic activity in the Atlantic, I invite you to search for the video on my YouTube channel. So, as is typical, let's begin this video by discussing surface temperature anomalies in the ocean, as the distribution of temperature anomalies in the oceans gives us an idea of the potential cyclonic activity in both the Atlantic and Pacific regions. There is a very important factor to consider, which is the El Niño phenomenon that is about to develop in the waters near the equator in the East Pacific. In fact, it is possible that by the end of June or the beginning of July, it will be officially declared that the El Niño phenomenon has developed. The most important and significant effect of this forecast is that we anticipate the development of El Niño. Historically, when the El Niño phenomenon occurs, the hurricane season in the Eastern Pacific tends to be more active than usual. Another very important factor is the warm temperatures that are currently present just south of the Central American region, as well as in the Mexican states of Colima, Michoacán, and Guerrero. At the moment, temperatures in these areas are 1 to 1.5 degrees Celsius above normal. These warm waters could contribute to the formation of some cyclones during this hurricane season. However, on the other hand, we have an area of cooler than usual waters located to the west and southwest of South Baja California. These cooler waters could also play an important role in the hurricane season and may at least hinder the strengthening of systems that move westward. Therefore, it is possible that during this hurricane season, the majority of cyclones will focus on the region just south of the Mexican states of Colima, Michoacán, Guerrero, Oaxaca, and Chiapas, as well as regions to the south of Central America. Let's see what NOAA's official forecast is for the 2023 hurricane season. For the Eastern Pacific region, they are forecasting a 55% chance of above normal cyclonic activity. They also indicate a 35% chance of near normal activity and a mere 10% chance of below normal activity. In terms of numbers, they predict between 14 to 20 tropical storms, whereas the normal average is 15. They anticipate between 7 to 11 hurricanes, with a normal average of 8, and they suggest that out of these, 4 to 8 could become Category 3, 4, or 5 hurricanes, whereas the normal average is 4. So, overall, you can see that they are anticipating a season that is more active than usual, and the main reason is the imminent development of the El Niño phenomenon in the Eastern Pacific waters. Let's look at some forecasts from global models for the Eastern Pacific hurricane season. Let's start with the European model. You can see that for the months of August, September, and October, it shows the development of the El Niño phenomenon in the Pacific waters. In fact, it indicates a moderate to strong El Niño, but it is also important to note that it shows cooler temperatures than usual off the southwest coast of South Baja California. The European model presents a very similar scenario to what we currently have, and this pattern may persist during this hurricane season. When we look at the precipitation anomalies forecast, you can see that more rainfall than usual is expected over the equator in the Pacific, directly related to the imminent development of the El Niño phenomenon. The European model also predicts near or slightly above average rainfall for southern regions of Mexico. However, less rainfall than usual is anticipated for sectors of Nayarit, Sinaloa, and Baja California Sur, and this is likely due to the forecast of cooler temperatures than usual off the southwest coast of South Baja California, as we are observing in June. It can be inferred that the hurricane season may be more active than usual, but it is understood that the majority of cyclonic activity should be focused on the south of Central America and the southern states of Mexico. In terms of numbers, the European model is predicting around 16 tropical storms, whereas the normal average is 13. It is also forecasting 8 hurricanes, compared to the normal average of 7. And it predicts that the accumulated cyclonic energy should be 10% above normal. Therefore, the European model forecasts that the 2023 hurricane season should be more active than usual. However, the presence of cool waters off the southwest coast of Baja California Sur may limit the number of cyclones anticipated. Another model, the CFS, is also predicting the development of a strong El Niño phenomenon over the equator in the Pacific. It also shows significantly warm ocean temperatures south of the states of Chiapas, Oaxaca, Guerrero, Colima, and Michoacán, as well as south of Guatemala, El Salvador, and Nicaragua. These warm temperatures may contribute to the formation of cyclones. However, it's worth noting that cooler waters than usual are expected off the southwest coast of Baja California. In fact, This model forecasts that higher precipitation anomalies will mostly remain over this area, leading me to suspect that this is where the majority of cyclones may form this year. I also mentioned that hurricanes crossing the 105 degrees west longitude may struggle to maintain intensity or strengthen as they move westward, as the waters in this area will be cooler, and the atmosphere should be more stable. We have the global CANCYPS model, which also shows considerably warm temperatures south of Mexico and Central America, cold waters off the southwest coast of South Baja California, and the precipitation anomalies forecast suggests that the heaviest rainfall will occur in these sectors, while drier conditions are expected west of the 105 degrees west longitude. This model also aligns with the idea that the greatest risk may extend from the Jalisco to Colima region down to Chiapas, and that the states of Jalisco, Nayarit, Sinaloa, and Baja California Sur may experience less cyclonic activity than usual this year. The ensemble of North American models also supports this idea, with significantly colder waters off the west and southwest of South Baja California and very warm waters over the Ecuador region in the Pacific and south of Mexico. Like the other models, it also predicts that the higher precipitation anomalies should concentrate in the zone between El Salvador, Guatemala, and the southern states of Mexico, while the northwest region of Mexico may see below average precipitation anomalies. Lastly, I wanted to share another individual forecast that has been published, where this model, at least, predicts that the eastern Pacific hurricane season will be close to normal. So, in general, I can say that the 2023 hurricane season is expected to be more active than usual in the eastern Pacific region. However, the cold temperatures off the southwest coast of Baja California Sur may cause the majority of cyclones to form south of Mexico, and the states in the northwest of Mexico may experience less activity than usual. The states of Chiapas, Oaxaca, Guerrero, Michoacán, Colima, and Jalisco should remain vigilant during this hurricane season. Also, remember that historically, the development of the El Niño phenomenon favors increased cyclonic activity in this area. So, I invite all our friends in Western Central America, as well as the western and southern regions of Mexico, to be prepared for this hurricane season. Remember that a single hurricane can cause a catastrophe in the regions where you live. The time to prepare is now. And remember that here at Hurricane Info, I will be attentive to keep you informed. If you like this content, click the red button below the video that says subscribe. I hope everyone has an excellent week and that we are prepared for this hurricane season. Until next time.